All right, if you guys recall, I mentioned that I bought a boat as a knee-jerk reaction when I found out how bad the holes were in the tracker, because I was scared it wasn't going to be fixable and I needed a boat to work on to upload videos. So I reached out on Facebook and asked people, hey, has anybody got a boat? I'm looking for a 1436 and up, because I was going to use the trailer from the tracker build if I had to, because I'd already done all the work to the trailer. I had someone, actually a high school buddy, reached out and said, hey man, I got one, come take a look at it if you want. So I did, and here it is. Now, haven't done any work to this boat yet. Today is December 11th, and currently I'm still working on the tracker, but I think I'm gonna rob some parts off of this boat. So I wanted to go ahead and do like an overview of this boat before I started stripping it. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this boat. Maybe I'll have a better idea when we get to it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we got and what we're going to be working with. All right, so this is a 1440. I think it's a Polar Craft. The reason I think Polar Craft is because it has this ribbed little rail on it. And the skiff I did, which was a Polar Craft, had the same thing. Now, it has a plate on it. It's kind of hard to read. I tried to clean it with acetone, but it was taking all the painted numbers off. I'm glad they did away with these little name plates, because it's really just, it's a pain in the butt. But one thing I do see down here, if it'll show up or not, but it says S1440. This boat is a 1440. It has your rating stamped in, a 20 horsepower motor and 595 pounds. And really, it's, I think 795 pounds total weight, and the rest of it was just like printed on there, so it's all gone. And we don't have a whole ID number on it, so it has been registered. He gave me a bill of sale. I hate that I don't have like a whole ID number. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to play out. It does have the TN numbers on the side, so that might help me some, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But, like I said, I think it's a Polar Craft. I'm sure 23 people will say, no, that's a such and such, and all 23 answers will be different. But I think it's a Polar Craft. Even like the little things on the side, whatever these are, that skiff had those too, and it was a Polar Craft. So, I'm pretty sure that's what we got. As far as, you know, the shape of the boat, it has seen its fair share of bumping into something up here. You can see it's kind of concaved in pretty bad. We have some goop right here, like some JB Weld or something, in both corners, probably from running into some crap. I did for once check under the boat, and I saw that we got some gooped up stuff there too. And on the inside of the boat, we have some aluminum welded patch. So that brace broke. I don't know if this boat really hit something hard. I'm not sure. It's actually been welded under there. So I guess they welded it and put some, I don't know, some JB Weld or something on it. That's basically all the structural damage of the boat. I mean, we got some dents here and there, but all the rivets seem to be in pretty good shape. We got some more goop-de-goo on the back, the transom. But no major dents in the sides of the boat. As you can see right there, the trailer is a Game Fisher. Kind of an oddball looking trailer. I don't know if someone has done that rigmarole, you know, throughout the years or what. It looks kind of funny. We have a jack that works. Tires are okay. I don't know about the mounting of these trailer lights. I'm not sure that's legal, but they don't work anyway, so that's okay. Got some homemade PVC trailer guides that didn't really survive. We got some pretty good transom straps. Look like they're still usable. Bunk boards seem to be solid, and the carpet doesn't look terrible on them. We got fenders. The winch works, however, it's kind of wonky. Not sure if we'll need to replace that or not, but it's there. We got a steel pull on here. That's pretty custom. You know, steel and aluminum go together pretty good. We have a spare tire that you can see the air in it. I don't think that's too good. I kind of cleaned it out a little bit. It's holding water because the channels are all gummed up with mud and muck. But I'll show you some of the treasures I found. We have a fish stringer for, like, I guess if you're catching not one but two Moby Dicks. Actually, the guy I bought this from, man, that dude catches some huge catfish on the Tennessee River. So I probably ain't far from it saying Moby Dicks. We got these rubber mats, which, you know, hey, if it ain't dumb if it works. Which these braces are a lot taller, but, you know, it keeps stuff from hitting the boat very hard on the bottom and denting it up, dinging it up. So he has these. I say he, I'm not sure what all Jason had, you know, done to this boat, or he bought it just like this. I think he said he hasn't used it in a couple of years, so it's just been sitting. So I don't know if he bought it like this, he did some of this stuff or not. But anyhow, these mats are all the way through it. It is a 4-bench boat, which kind of sucks. It's just that one bench just gets in the way so bad, or this middle bench. You'd have so much more room, you know, on a 3-bench boat. But anyhow, we have an inner tube. That probably goes to that tire. Spray nozzle. I meant to throw that away. We have we got a hatch here. It's also steel. And we have a live well with a drain that is riveted in. Jason said it did not leak. I don't really trust that, man. If I do this boat, I'm probably gonna go and see Rick and have that welded up. But like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And apparently we would need to do something about this steel hatch. That one didn't come from Tiny Boat Nation. Nate Eckel didn't send that one to me. All right, we have an anchor, as you see. We got a gas tank that I haven't even checked to see if it's leaking or not. It looks like we got some electrical tape and a Dollar General bag wrapped around it. So apparently that's something fishy right there. We have another stringer. We got one of them old school stringers. We got a prop that seen better days. That's for a small motor. Not sure what it goes to. Of course, the gas tank has a fuel line on it, which is probably trash. We got some sea foam. That's always a good thing to have on board. The transom of the boat, it's, you know, I'm going to say it's about 5 years from needing to be replaced. Now, if we replace it, I'm not sure. That's another bridge we'll have to cross. Like I said, it's solid. I mean, I don't know if I'd put a 20 on it, but I wouldn't be scared at all to put a 9 on this thing and scoot on down the road. We got a Minn Kota Endura that does not work. Jason said it worked, but it doesn't. Which kind of sucks. That's one of the things that I was wanting to rob. It came with a battery that he thought was bad, but lo and behold, I put it on the charger and it charged up. And he also said this onboard charger works. I haven't tested it out yet. Let's see, what else? We got a homemade anchor. I'm not sure what that's really going to do. That must be for like a trot line or something, I'd imagine. We got a little Bass Pro Shops tackle box with a little inline spinner and a bobber that looks like it's older than me. That's pretty cool though. And one of the things that I'm going to rob right now, or try to at least, is this fish finder. It's a Garmin. I haven't even taken this cover off. Jason said it worked too, but I know it doesn't work in its current state because I see some wires broken off of it. That's all it says is Garmin, so I'm not sure what model it is, but I'm thinking about stealing it. Oh crap, that's kind of neat. Oh, there we go. It's a Striker 4. I'm not sure how old that is. I mean, it definitely, you can just look at it. It's nothing fancy, but it'll tell you how deep you are. I said we got some of this wire loom. It is Yeah, let's act like we didn't see that. And back here we got a wire that has broke off, the power wire. Looks like that's the fuse, so I might, try to fix that up real quick and then hook it up and see if we're still working or not. See if it's worth taking this thing off and putting on the tracker build. So anyhow, this is it. If you want to tell me I'm wrong on the manufacturer of this boat, leave a comment down below. It needs some work. It sucks. It has 18,000 layers of redneck paint on it. I mean, we're looking at what? We got 3 greens and maybe a brown. I'd say at least 4 layers of paint on her. So that would definitely suck, trying to sand it all the way down and paint it. I don't want to do another camouflage boat really, unless I just did something just super oddball and like not camouflage color. But I don't think it's a bad boat. I went over there and talked to Jason. He asked me to give him an offer, and I told him 5, and he said he was thinking 550, and I was like, man, no. Pretty much. And I was gonna walk away, and he said, well, what about 525? And I was like, man, no. I was pretty firm on it, mainly because of that dent up front and a little goobery stuff on the bottom of the boat. So he said, all right, man, you can have it for 5. So $500. I don't think I did bad. Boat, trailer, trolling motor that don't work, but a battery charger, depth finder, and really that's about it. That's worth a crap. But I mean, the trailer itself, is worth probably $200. The boat, $200. And then I have a battery and depth finder and stuff that I can use for the tracker in there. All right, that's it. Like I said, not too bad of a deal on that boat. Now I want you guys to let me know what I should do with it. Kind of getting a little burnt out on some of these builds, so I need some ideas now. And don't say duck hunting boat, because that's what I'm doing right now, and I don't want to do another one. Like I said, I won't rule out camo, because it would make it a lot easier to deal with the paint on that boat, but it's going to have to be something a little different if I did it. I'd rather just do a solid color, but I don't know. I'm looking for some kind of theme, maybe. I need you guys to let me know down in the comments what you think. Actually, I might go ahead and post this video before I finish the tracker. That way, maybe I can get you guys to roll in some comments or some ideas on it. That way, I'll have more of a direction by the time I get to it, if you know what I mean. Well, all right. Still have to work on this, but we're getting pretty close to being done. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.